to go to church every Sunday or every Wednesday, or God go send me. Are you
in Orlando? And then join me out 1,000 people. And say, after 3, we're going to say Bridget. I would say 1, 2, 3. And the whole 60,000, I would say Bridget one time. It would have bust the glass there. And you'd have to realize I'm outside. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. If I'm in the airport, you forgot your passport in the car, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am your Uber driver. I realize you left your passport. I am not able to go inside the airport and found. I said to lost and found. One of my passenger left her passport in my car. The name in the passport is Bridget, right? But I call you Susie. Just me alone call you Susie in Ireland now. They are on the intercom. They're saying, Susie, you left your passport outside. You're never going to look. You don't name Susie. You name Bridget. It's not going to wake up your awareness in your head and your cautiousness, because they are not talking about you. So that's why the name is important. No matter how you live good. All right, say you work your 9 to 5, because we are talking about live good. You follow the rules. Work your 9 to 5. You get your money, take care of your family. Your extras where you left. You can't go give a man and rape people. You take your money where you work, can't go give a man and rape like a boy. You take your money well less, can't go give a man a bribe like a boy. So you all is good, but the benefits of your blessing is going into corruption. It's the same way you live good, but you give your soul to the wrong entity. So you can say, oh, me I live good, but you're empowering the wrong entity. So is your good living going to benefit you? You're going to be an accessory to the devil, because you are living good, but you are contributing to the devil. It's called aiding and abetting. You know that term. That's why it's called systematic programming. When they change the names and change the language, so they have you living on a good frequency, but delivering your blessings to the wrong entity. So it's not just about you living good. Where is your living good going to? It's the same way you have like people who do horrible things. Sell cocaine, sell meth, sell all of the bad things, and we kill too much people. But to their kids and to their family, they are a blessing. While them kill 15 people a month with meth and crack cocaine, they buy their kids the best school, the best toys, the best everything. Are they blessed? No, they are not. It's just for a moment. And then when the bad things start happening, their kids, listen to this, their kids and everybody that they take care of is on their knees praying, God, please protect my father, protect my dads, protect my uncle, I him buy me my car, I him buy me my house, I him send me to school. And there's 6,000 people in the morgue and in the hospital that he's contributed to suffering.
Yeah. So there are a couple of things that you said that I agree with. Number one is you do want to connect with a good source, right? Ultimately, that's important. But you also talked about amplification. So you say when you did outside and you're calling me, you by yourself, I'm not gonna hear you. You're one voice. But when you did bring everybody now from town and country, and everybody together made that noise and call me, then it's gonna get my attention. And really and truly, that's why I'm here today, everybody. If you're new and you're tuning in, it's about us putting our voices to a good cause. And I truly, personally, in every way, professionally, spiritually believe that TPS and humanitarian parole is something that is good for Jamaicans, both in Jamaica and Jamaicans that are here. So I am asking you guys to go to the channel, the WhatsApp channel, to understand more about what TPS is and what humanitarian parole is and how it can benefit everybody. And just like O'Neill says, make your voice loud up, because me alone, if I'm just shouting to Department of Homeland Security and all that,
Not
they're not
gonna
going to
work.
hear me. They're not going to
Not
hear
gonna.
me. So I need you guys to come for a good cause. The hurricane is just an inconvenience that will help us to amplify our voices. So it's just a circumstance, and we are try use that circumstance to get a big benefit for Jamaicans. So O'Neill was talking about for Jamaicans that are here. Let me see if you learn what me I talk about.
Mhm.
Why would TPS be good for Jamaicans that are here, FOOTA?
Yeah, that's the parole. It would allow them to come here and be able to work
No,
with a
no,
work.
that is parole. But TPS, remember,
Oh,
that's
the
for
one
people
for,
already here.
for Jamaicans in America.
Yes.
Yeah, it could elude them not being able to work. Them would have get a work permit, and possibly them could have even enter the travel agreement with them and able to get to travel. It would have give legitimacy as somebody who has nothing, and just
Yeah.
being here, it would make you legitimate to work. You would be on the system, you would be recorded for, and you would elude deportation.
Correct. And how does that help Jamaica with the recovery process?
That would help Jamaica because you are here working, you have family back home, you got fuck a barrel, you got send something, you got send money, you got try help who you have back home legally. And you
Mhm.
wouldn't have to be working and hiding and dodging and run from ice and broke your neck. And I know, yo, this is weird. I know people who not come out of them house for the longest.
Yeah.
Not come out of them house at all, like a jail and them afraid.
Hmm.
Because I
And
still try to run up on people.
yeah, ICE are going X right now. I can tell you that. I talked to you yesterday. Where was I? Visiting a client in jail with
Yeah,
the
you was
ICE
coming
out.
from jail. Mm-hmm.
And I never do anything for those asking you, Bridget, what you do for go to jail? I wasn't going for myself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that's TPS. You heard it from O'Neill himself. That's how TPS would benefit Jamaicans here and Jamaicans at home. So now humanitarian parole. Who does humanitarian parole help?
Repeat your break up a while ago. Repeat.
So that's for people that are here. So who does humanitarian parole? Who that help?
Humanitarian parole helps those in Jamaica who
Yeah.
having a rough time get back on them foot, having a rough time building back a house. You know, them not have no job at Jamaica. Them not, the whole
Mhm.
country, even businesses left on a down slow right now. Whole my business mash up. So you have to outsource income. So it would be beneficial to those who are there who are willing to come here work for the 18 months, you know, send back their money to Jamaica, go back home after the 18 months, try replenish your yard, replenish your anything, whatever you have. I see cases where people can't cover, someone a
Yeah.
taxi man, the storm mash up them car. If you come America, come work for 18 months legally and can get a pay legally, then you're not gonna have no problem to take home your money. Because they're gonna see you work and wherever you work, have to pay taxes. So you can go back home with your money, buy back a little car, start back your thing, try buy back some block, some zinc, some cement, do your thing. It's $150 to one or $160 to one. So it's a great
Mhm.
opportunity for people who get demolished and not have it. And then there's Jamaica. It's hard to find a job, most to find a job to rebuild in a speedy
Mhm.
process. So you come on the parole and come America, if you not make $300 a week, it's a better than working $300 a month at Jamaica.
Yeah. Correct. And
Mm-hmm.
so when we come off of the live, what is one thing that you can do to help us with this process?
Well,
See
they
me a
can.
quiz, okay? You love ask questions, so me have to ask you back question.
I'm not, I'm not worried. I wasn't planned for a quiz, but I have a little memory. So you can go on WhatsApp, go to updates, and then you're going to type in Stand with Jamaica TPS, and then you're going to enter that group, and all the information is there. There's an email address that you could email the secretary. All you want to do is endorse that we need this for Jamaica because we're going through a rough time, and we need that from everybody. The more emails you send, is the easier the process. You understand what I'm saying? It takes less than 10 minutes. It's easy to do. Just go to WhatsApp, go to updates like when you watch out people's status, go over there, so then you go up to the search bar and you type in Stand with Jamaica TPS, and you go into the group and you follow the instructions. Simple 1 3.
Yo, if me love you one more time.
If you love me one more time, you're mad out and write song. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, but it's good for me to, cause so sometimes as a lawyer, I want to explain it in a way that people can relate to and understand and therefore share the information. So you get it. You understand TPS, what it do for Jamaicans here. You talk about the parole, what it do for Jamaicans in Jamaica, and then you explain exactly. Go to the WhatsApp channel, copy and paste the email, send the voicemail. The phone number is there with the what you must say on the voicemail. And then there is the Instagram, the social media posts. You can copy and tag them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and X, and Threads. That's all we have to do. So if everybody will watch this program somewhere along the line, imagine if all of us do that. Imagine if she get 20,000 email, 20,000 voicemail. You think she can't ignore that?
And then she go see this what we do now. Because as I tell you, it's the biggest platform you depend. I talk about Tyrese, and Tyrese get nervous, and I explain to Jamaica why him come. When I talk and Andrew Run go link Gramish, I talk and Daryl Vaz block me. Yo, I never remember to tell the people in this. Like, I could have always tag Daryl Vaz, right? You see, after day before yesterday, when we go and attack Daryl Vaz, it white out. You can't attack Daryl, them go restrict my page. But Daryl, as I say, I hate you, but just want you have manners and respect and know, say, entertainment is one of the most important pivot points of Jamaica, and we have proven ourselves with this hurricane relief thing. We have done better than the private sector. We have done better than the government. We have done better than the opposition. We have done better than the church. So we deserve the respect there. You can't just jump out of pocket and disrespect entertainment. The police, them at Jamaica, me call uno out. When you not deal with entertainer now, have certain level of respect and deal with it like we're human being and deal with it like the diplomats we are, because when integrity are we are the first set of people them and come do this thing. Remember say artists don't get benefits from taxes, artists don't get what do you call it now, extra money to invest in the music, even during COVID and all of that. We are the hungry industry don't get no bailout. And for we be able to act and respond in the way how we respond towards the storm crisis here, we must get some respect. We must be treated differently. We must be treated like the elite group that we are. I do not like that the police them, the soldier them, when you got tax office, anyway you got them treat we like we are nobody. That have to stop. Entertainers deserve respect. I'm not going to say entertainers are perfect. You have entertainer who get charged with gun. You have entertainer who get charged with assault. You have entertainer who get charged with drive without license. But so are politicians. You have politicians who get charged with buggery. You have politicians who get charged with rape, assault. The same thing goes across the board. So why are politicians decorated and respected, and the entertainer them we have put out them hard-earned money without any help? Nah, get no respect. I don't like that. You understand what I say? At the end of the day, we them balls for everything. When politicians want campaign, we them call. When any humanitarian thing or artist them call. When run a stadium, we them call to sing song. When footballer play, we them call to play and sing song. So why are we not celebrated the way how we are used? That's my issue, you know. And I don't like how them deal with it, like how them talk, like everybody I say, Vaz this, BUJU this, Vaz this, BUJU this. My thing is, I just don't respect the way how Daryl came out and talk about BUJU. Not what you're doing is how you do it. The way him talk is like Buju and little minion. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't appreciate that. You cannot do that. Beenie Man are the first artists when me see. I don't know if there's somebody else before. I'm talking about what I see. Load up bus, car, bag of thing with humanitarian efforts.
Yeah, I saw Moses.
Without no help. And you know why I'm to give Beenie Man that props here? Most of the other artists them waited, whether they did busy at the show or whatever, they waited. And they got help from some other people, they merged with other people. Beenie Man do it like in planet before the storm even done. The minute them said the storm done, Beenie Man was out and about.
Yeah.
That meaning going on own pocket and doing things himself. You have to celebrate them kind of movements there. And we see the government, like what I said, and I'm not take, when I talk, I do not take back what I said because I know what I'm saying. The government applauded this man who sell gas. I don't know him. I don't know him. I first I see the white man there. Him say him have a gas hub, a Clarendon, and him have one a Mobile. I don't know if Jamaican people understand what going on, but oh, him have a gas hub, a Clarendon, and one a Mobile. Where gas a come from? Think about that, Bridget. Him have a hub, you know, established hub, you know, say fuel, you know, like energy, you know. One a Clarendon, and one a Galtic over here. Where it a come from? Me want know where it a come from. Because them are going like the gas business and are going, the oil business and are going. And he was commended. The Prime Minister commended him in efforts towards the storm. Him not do nothing before Beenie Man. Me never see what him do. When them a tell him thanks, me I wonder what them a tell him thanks, because me not see nothing. Me see what Beenie do. Me see what Cartel do. Me see what Spice do. Me see what Spragga Benz do. Me see what Russian do. Me see what Ramesh do. Me see what Sheridan do. We see these things. And the next question is, if there's so many things being done, how is it that there are so many people who have not yet received a bag, not even a cheese tricks? So many people when nobody not get to. Me see a video this morning with a lady a cry. She said from the storm, she don't get nothing, she run out of food. She not picking them a dead, she a ball eye water. She said nobody no look around, no politician, no opposition, no artist, nobody. So I am saying, if the efforts are so humongous, something is wrong. For so much people not get attention, no time. You're a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, but I'm undocumented. You're documented.
No, me's the reggae visa liar. You's a street liar.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. So you're certified and I'm not. Right? But I'm not stupid. Couple days ago, there's a video with a man receiving a care package from the government. When him open the care package, and I show you, him say he appreciates the help, but the things them spoil. And him show we worm and morass and junja come out of the can things them. Everything's spoiled. Check, follow me now. All of a sudden now, the Jamaica Gleaner put out an article saying not one, not two, not three, but 4 containers from the warehouse where store the goods them empty. As a lawyer, tell me where, at which port, at which airport, seaport can you unload 4 containers of non-perishable goods without nobody knowing?
I don't know.
That can't make no sense. So the time Mr. Vaz find the energy to come attack Buju, explain to it, because you say you find video with Buju thing them where she was saying not teeth. So oh you not no video with Oh, 4 container non-perishable items go missing. You know how much things in a 1 container? You know how long it takes to pack 1 container? How much does it unload 1 container? But a 4 container, and it's ironic. After the man put out the video, say them get government care package with rotten things. You are say 4 things missing, and I tease them tease it. And the people, they must be careful. Oh, all of a sudden, we should be careful. I think the unfair protect. So what if you did them for that? Can take days to empty 4 container. Days! And you have to have multiple amount of people that help you clear that container. The worst if I can goods and look at bag rice and you know how much work that? And night and day what I work that. And the regular people them sit down and ready to trace BUJU and now look on the bigger picture. There's a conspiracy going on. And some people are so enough to talk about this because people are help Jamaica now. You have to look within the help. Some people are helping and bringing them at the same time. So you have to look between it. Who can empty 4 container of non-perishable goods? Who? No one man can do that, you know. And then you have camera in all of them places. And you have security. And you have different entrances with codes. So this can't be no 1 man work or no 10 man work. It has to come from the higher up straight down to the little man. Security has to in on it. Supervisor have to in on it. The ministry have to in on it. Crane man have to in on it. The man who get the work to open the container, them have to in on it. It's 4 containers, it's not 1 enough. So we are talking about BUJU local 1. How can you empty 4 containers? Malaya friend, explain that to me now, please. Because me try, it kind of bother me. But you may hear that. I mean, I have no degree on them something. I wonder if you can tell.
Well, me not do logistics, so me can't provide an answer. I mean, my thought on the whole thing is that it didn't have to, the situation didn't have to go down the way it did. I think what the Jamaican people are looking for is accountability and transparency. So if there is an investigation, just take the time before, you know, making this whole big thing. Just do an investigation that people can say, all right, I see they took the time, there's this, there's that, so that people understand, right? And I think an acknowledgement. So even outside of the BUJU thing, I think that a lot of people ship stuff back to Jamaica and them stuff get messed up. Everybody know that. So I think people get really upset when there's just this blatant denial that this is even possible and happening because people have the experience. So for me, it's always before there's an emotional reaction, let me just step back. Because if I really take a time to investigate and see what's going on, I can provide the people with an answer to say, yes, I acknowledge the pain. I acknowledge, say, things not always go the way we want, but look what I've done. I've checked this out, I've found this out, and this is what we're going to do to change it in the future instead of coming from an emotional and defensive position. That's just my comment.
I totally agree. And that's what I said. The first thing that Mr. Vash should have did is order inquiry, investigation. And one thing you have to do if you want to curb corruption, once you're investigating, those staff members cannot be in the operation because they're going to change things and fix things while you investigate. So you have to suspend them. You have to suspend them without pay. Just based on the allegation alone, you have to. If after the investigation you realize it was fraudulent and it's not true, then you give them pay and put them back to work. You understand what I'm saying? But you cannot have them in the same environment that this thing did happen because them are going to fix them wrong. Them are going to write them wrong. While you're investigating on a list there, the more comes for an hour or 2 and gone. Then we can go to fix what we have fixed. And if I'm me and you team up and tease the thing, me I call you and say, Bridget, here you do. Run from your side, do that and do that. And make me do this and do this. That's when they come back, the thing. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to remove them. Take access from them. You get what I'm saying? so you can have proper investigation and get proper result. No, the way him come out and attack like him and the Dan and Buju should have link him. Why would I lose my things and be quiet about it? Why would that be a secret? I don't understand. That don't make no sense. Me talk public. You're supposed to glad say me talk public. Can bring it to your attention ASAP and the whole system. So that means that everybody are aware, all them and them P's and Q's and say, Jesus, we cut the spotlight them and we know we have to love people things now. You understand what I'm saying? If me call you secretly now and tell you that now, Bridget, nobody in the world knows what happened. Even if me get back my things, it leaves the door open for them to do it to somebody else.
Yeah, yeah.
So Darilo's are 100% wrong. And this is what I don't understand, people. Say Buju was lying. I'm not saying Buju is lying. Because Buju have no reason to lie about that. But say he was lying. It is still not the right approach for youth to deal with it as the person who is responsible for that sector. Because even if I go to the station in Bridget and I tell them, say, you pull a gun for me, you know, them now, if you see a gun, you know, they're going to come and arrest you for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. That's how it works. And pending investigation, you go in front of a judge, and the judge will decide if you are guilty or not. But the accusation alone warrants investigation, whether it's a lie or true. So how does that, how that law doesn't apply to what Buju did? Buju accused them of stealing out him things. The right thing to do, like uproar, it's your job to go do it. It's not a personal thing. Want to somebody will lose them thing. When I name BUJU BANTON, you tell them to call it up? Them have your number?
Right.
So how that apply? Buju is a citizen at the end of the day, and he's a humanitarian. And he must upset over what is brought forward to him. You understand what I'm saying? When they send a barrel of Jamaica, even if you put a remote like this in your barrel, and when it reaches the dead, somebody call you, you echo. If you send a remote like this, and it's not dead, it will cause a problem because the easier you have the remote mash up, and you send back the remote as a replacement. So although it's just a remote to some people, it is important to you.
Right.
So if Buju miss one stove or missing one bag of rice, it's important to him. So you can't say, you tell the man how to vent and tell the man how to react. Your reaction should be, first thing, the customer is always right. Customs work for the customer, right? Because the customer send things through customs, right? So if customer send nothing, customs not gonna work. And if you are governed customs, first thing you're supposed to do, Mr. Vaz, is say to Buju or say to the public, I've heard the concern, I've heard the accusation, and I will work effortlessly to get to the root of it. Because when I go to the bottom, I will work effortlessly to get to the root of it. Sorry for any inconvenience that may have been caused, but we guarantee you we are going to work on it. That's what he should have said. Yeah. What do you mean by me not like how Buju deal with it? What do you mean? Customer have a right to be disgruntled. Customer have a right to get angry with them things. Right now in America, a man order a Subway sandwich and say one barbecue sauce, and you give Italian dressing, in fling that in your face and mash up the whole place. Police have to come. So we are talking about a man spend how much thousands of dollars out of US, pack a 750 cargo jet to send a Jamaica to help the helpless. And you think they're missing, you're expecting to have the reaction they have? Like seriously? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And the people them, when we hear a cuss Buju, it shows you why I said what I said when the storm I got said me nah pray for nobody. Anything God do, God do. I am not interfering with God. And everybody take it the wrong way. But these are the kind of people where we can't pray for. Because oh, never come. Oh, BUJU a cokehead, BUJU a this, BUJU a that. After the same man will not find all fault with, spend thousands of US dollars sending humanitarian effort that somehow still get. That is not the right approach to deal with it because the man talk over how him feel. Them kind of people are dead for hungry. Sorry, it might not sound the right way, but them for dead for hungry. People like them, they don't forget a cup soup, not even a Wrigley's, not even a cork of water. You watch John Wick, when the girl take up the water bottle and drink out like this, and drink out all that and spit back a little bit in there and get John Wick.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, you have to watch it. Because she ate him like poison, but she has to help him. So when him a ball going thirsty, and this alone lets in her bottle of water and I look at this. And she drink it all.